Look at that whale.
That's why you're the boss. All right, we're finally gonna unload the race car. It's been 8 days since we raced, but I have been super duper sick.
It ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, we reviewed it at the end of the last video, but there's a quick recap. So
Take the bumper off and those 3 deck pieces, straighten that out, and I can beat this out with a hammer. We don't need a new one. It'll look good. It's gonna get up anyway.
yeah, that's true. It's the right rear.
You know, I like the high sides.
Although, you know, when I've been reviewing our the race video, you were fastest on the bottom.
Really?
Yeah, your fastest laps are on the bottom. But you know, there's something else I thought about that I'm gonna have to edit out of here.
Well,
We could have knocked it all out of
we'll
whack.
fix that right front.
Yeah, we're gonna take it over to Bobby's.
Take the Bobby's.
Yeah.
Put it back on the scale and set the front.
But that's what I was just thinking. I'm like, you know, we probably with the geometry. It may not have been handling right at all.
It's definitely different.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
But
Let's see if we can beat the spoiler out, or if we gotta have Jensen build us one.
no, that ain't bad. I can look at it. We won't need nothing.
All right, good.
That new stuff Trammell uses, I don't like it.
No, it's peeling off like crazy.
And I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah. I mean, he asked for the feedback, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. Yeah. Might need some gas, huh? It was pretty. You can do it! All right, you want me to start drilling off the bumper?
Yep, that's what I'd start by.
Spoiler and bumper. That'll give us access to the deck too.
Yeah. Yeah, cause a couple pieces back there. That was a shame we got into that guy.
Ain't gonna be our last time this year.
No. You have to put that heat gun on that.
Yeah, especially after we let it sit for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got that big nasty.
Yeah, we may have to just replace it, but we'll see. Yeah. And the winch was on sale for $179. And then I got a pack of AAA batteries for this goofball's damn receivers. Oh! All right, so yeah, your rear end really came all the way around for that to hit the wall. I didn't realize that you hit it at that much of an angle, which is probably a good thing. It saved us from hitting the tire, hurting an axle or anything. But this is all straight, right? So
They just got the little bars.
yeah, that just collapsed, took off.
We'll rebuild this.
You think we won't be able to straighten that really?
Well, you had to straighten this and that. Just make a new one.
Oh, well, I mean, you guys are the metal workers.
I got a good nickname for this car. Bam Bam. This Bam Bam right here.
You gotta convince Hattie of that. She's the one who named her Chloe.
Yeah, well, Chloe's no longer. Chloe's been renamed by the government.
You say by the government?
Yep.
What are you doing? Straightening things out?
Yep.
Hey, see? You don't need to rebuild nothing.
I'm not necessarily worried about that.
You don't think?
No.
I mean, it did its job once.
Yeah, but the bumper wasn't even connected to it.
That force prevented anything else from tilting.
That didn't do much of nothing. Really.
Created a really cool spark shot.
In the video. This hole right here. See where it's dented?
Yeah.
Watch it. Give it a second.
Huh. We obviously need to take that into account, that we need to roll this fender again or something. You kill bees?
More bees.
Oh yeah, okay.
Man, me and Grayson's putting brakes on the car.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
He said he was doing it all, but he let you because he felt bad for you.
Well, he's let me do some of it. Ain't you, Mason? You let me do some of it? If I fought glad you let me do some of it.
You're right. Look at how the holes don't line up.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to push, if you'll push that over till
Them holes line up.
that hole right there lines up, yeah.
Yep, you're right.
You can do that. I got a porta power up there. You can take that porta power, put it right here, put it against that nut right there, and go right there.
Got your little electric contactors in it.
Better? That ain't gonna bother.
That hit me, huh?
Grayson, are you hot? Mary's got your shorts and your shirt in here.
Take your.
No, what's behind
Nothing.
you? No, the red one. Whoa! What was that? That was pointing at me and I
Ready for this part?
This fish one out.
Yeah, Grayson, it won't hurt you.
Yeah, he just
red
gonna,
walk.
he's just gonna buzz around.
That's what they do. They just buzz around. They ain't looking for you.
That'd be good.
It's gonna spring back.
Yeah, but you're doing these eyes right here off. That'd be good like that.
See where the holes line up on the body.
Calling is how much
Right there.
We got our tire guy. You don't have to push hard on that. Yeah, now it's going in. Just keep twisting. Yeah, don't look at the spark. It'll burn your eyes.
Look at that whale.
That's why you're the boss. Over here looking good. Feeling great.
Did I look like I feel great?
No.
Murray, is that much greater this is now?
Oh, nice.
Add horsepower.
The way I see it is that itty bitty little bar prevented any further damage. So even though it collapsed,
Yeah.
it did keep the rest of the car off the wall.
He got lucky we didn't push the frame over.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Well, he just
brushed it.
yeah, he didn't hit it hard.
The hardest hit was on the left side, but luckily the wheel ate all of that.
Man, it's just automagical.
Oh, we're not. It's at 6:30.
When is the first race at Bulls Gap?
That's what I'm checking right now. All right, so
I thought
next weekend's off. We ain't got. Oh, wait a minute. No. Next Saturday, so 6 days from now, is practice at volunteer. And then the week after that,
What time's practice?
I think they said 6 to 9, but that could have been Smoky, and I could be mixing it up. I'm not sure they announced it yet. And then the week after that is a Friday practice at Smoky, followed by the first week of weekly racing, points racing, assuming we're getting points. I don't know at Smoky, but we could skip that if you wanted to. And then the 2-day volunteer spring thaw is the weekend after that. So April 11th and 12th. And I don't
what
know.
day did we race on?
They haven't announced yet.
I'd rather
You
wait.
know, I'm gonna ask them to run my fucking classic in the damn street socks.
I-75 used to let me run my classic with the Thunders.
Who?
I-75, they'll let you run the classic with the Thunders. They don't care.
Yeah, but I don't want to drive all the way.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, I'd like to slip in somewhere at Bull's Gap.
You'll be at the back, but I mean, at least you'll be able to run.
Will they keep up?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What kind of times do we turn? That's all you got to do.
I don't remember.
All you got to do is look at the qualifying times.
I'm probably not going to race that race at Smoky and skip that weekend race Bulls Gap.
Then we'll do that. It's fine with me.
Because I don't want to go to Smoky and tear it up and not get to race at Bulls Gap.
It's fine with me. Saves me money.
And it's closer and it's our home track.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, boy.
So I uploaded Cruise's rules, the mini street stocks, because if we go to a sanctioned event, it's going to be one of those two rule sets around here. And then all the local tracks, and they're all into Google language model here. And so now I can just ask it a question. So like, what is the maximum spoiler height at all tracks? And it's actually scanning all those documents. Based on the documents you provided, we have information, blah, 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 brief summary. For Tazewell, street stocks is 8-inch maximum rear spoiler. For engine option number 2 with the MIDI street stocks, which is thus in the crates, it's 8-inch.
All right, that's what
Cruise is 8-inch. Cherokee is 6-inch. Harris is 8-inch. I-75 is 8-inch. Mountain View's 8-inch. Yeah, they're all 8-inch. The only one that's odd is Cherokee.
Yeah, we don't.
I don't think we'll.
There's no reason to
I
go
put
and run.
I put Cherokee just in case we got a hair up our ass one day and wanted to go down there for
Well, it
something.
may go down there at the end of the year.
Something, right?
You know,
So I added it in there just so we have it.
it's a pretty good haul down there.
So either way, 8 inches is the common. So, dude, that's so handy having all. And now, any questions we have about anything in our car about rules
You know,
or
what I'll
specific
do-
track, all we got to do is ask my Google and it'll tell us.
We need to change that.
All right, so we're gonna button up, call it a day. Got a lot done today. Straightened up some body panels. Got
Just getting the car over here. Just getting the car over here in the garage is the main thing.
yeah, that's
And
nice.
we'll work on it all week.
It's up on jack stands. I got one wheel swapped out. Got a few more to work on, but yeah. So we're on our way, and as the conversation that I'm assuming we captured on the GoPro, I hope we got it all. But we're kind of planning out our week. It doesn't sound like we're going to do anything except for Volunteer Speedway for the next month. So we'll try to hit practice this weekend coming up, but if we don't, it's not the end of the world.
We still got stuff with that the car needs. The geometry on the front end. The front end's still not set up right.
Yeah,
So we'll work on that.
yeah, we gotta fix that
I
lower.
mean, your car is way better than it was.
Yeah, no,
you
it's.
know? So we just.
And that was just a tough night for us. Like Marcus and I were talking earlier. I mean, nothing went right for us, and we still had a good night of learning. But like, it wasn't a fun night, but it was a productive night. So, but yeah. So that's it for this video, and we'll call it a day and pick it up next time we're working on the car.
Like and subscribe to
Perfect.
the video.
Good job, Grayson.